How's it going, y'all? It's Jeff, and here we Goshi no Go. And this series is like getting really real, which I think is interesting because you take a peek at most of the other shows I've talked about or whatever, discussed, and they're mostly pretty dumb, or if you want to put it flattering, like they're pretty goofy shows. But this one actually is just like surprising, like it's just out of nowhere, like childhood trauma. Well, I guess not really out of nowhere because it's actually been set up since the very first episode, and so going back to the main plot, like the stuff that's like going on with Aqua and his mom and the murder mystery, that's all really, 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 really gripping. So besides that, I think we're about to dive into more of the theater stuff, which I'm now really starting to look forward to because the last episode was just so good. Yeah, so I think with that said, let's just hop in. Wow. Akane chopped those onions without a tear. Like, that's wifey material. Aqua, you a lucky fella. And it's Oshi! Granny said it, I mean. But I don't know why part of me feels like Aqua is not going to be with Akane in the end. He starts to feed him. But I kind of want them to make it to the end. It's crazy though, because I feel like Akane is like deep in I can fix him mode. Aqua's like always been averted to acting though, like he just needs to step into his calling for real. It's like, I don't care. Akane's like, yes, I'll take it! Oh, did he share it with Kana too? Oh. Well, the fact that he allowed it to be played with Akane, I feel like that says a lot. Yeah. Did we get to see this happen in the first season? I'm drawing a blank. It definitely didn't seem like it was as like of a panic attack if we did see it. This I remember. Oh yeah, it's super interesting. Like, it's so simple, but Aqua having to do the literal hardest thing for him via acting. Show emotion. Like, duh, no wonder he's like staring at the sky right now. My boy. Why did she put up with him? None of the above. I act because it's fun. Agreed. That's honestly the simplest like put reason to do entertainment, I feel, because it is fun. I feel like she's just like, how is she just not used to it by now? She's like all pouty. Whoa. Yo. That's dark. That is really crazy. That is a really insane thing to drop on your girlfriend of a month and a Bro, he's snapping. Akane would be here for it, though, I feel. Bro! This is like the toxic of relationships. Yo, you could tell. Honestly, you could tell from when Akane, all the way in season 1, started to try and mimic Ai that she had this like inner crazy girl to her. But like, ride or die like this is crazy. Is this even a turn on? What is this? Ooh, I feel like Akane's like, now I have demands. That is crazy. That is crazy. And it's literally even more demented how like nonchalant she was about that. Like, oh, like you want to go like whack someone? Like, all right, like where? It's crazy how one... Wow, the bar is on the floor, y'all. The bar is right here. But it's crazy how like your entire interpretation of a character or person can change over one conversation. The thing he's struggling with the most. Actually, weren't they saying that it's going to have to be the physicality, the emotion that carries this play? Still can't believe they really just had that conversation and just moved on. At least we have Ruby, the only, like, pure-hearted person in this story. I, like, stand by that, too. Ruby's such a ray of sunshine in this everly increasingly dark world. Because Aqua, like, shielded her from that gruesome, you know, event on that day, right? It's interesting to see how different she might be otherwise. Bro, does Ruby get a love interest? Can it be her? She's so pure of heart. They're just, you know, knitting. Maybe, you know what? Wow, a high school boy? I'm... I don't know what to make of that. Wait, what? I was in shock the whole conversation. He wouldn't do what? Why does the thought of Aqua laying pipe, like, turn Ruby into a Dementor? That was a very... intense conversation. Even, like, think that my sisters are having conversations like that. This guy kind of looks like a cat to me. And he has that, like, frisky energy. Did she get the love interest before Ruby? What a rock block. The sigh of relief. Wonder what that was all about. Trying to set him up. Oh, he was only, like, playing ignorant? I'm a player too. That's such a... I feel like douchebags aren't that self-aware. What is this? Gosh, what is in the water this episode? Everyone's, like, true colors, like, are showing what is happening. Wow, he's really mad about that interruption. Bro, and this, like, sucks, because acting is so vulnerable, so for this, like, Neko dude to be like, you're dragging us all down, like, hate this guy. Hate him more than Ai's murderer. Oh, he almost made him cry. Oh, ready to fight. It's not just the caffeine. Y'all know what I'm saying, though? I feel like this episode, like, 3 people now are suddenly like, actually, I'm crazy! Well, I mean, I guess I guess Akane's been budding, but the rest of them... Oh, we got a networking event! I mean, he said it himself, he's a dog! Kinda has her moments of being a real one. It's like Akane's not even hiding her disdain anymore. When does this cross the line from, like, friendly teasing into coming for throats? God, I love Kana's, like, line deliveries. Everything she says just so pops. Her voice, like, goes up in octaves. Man, Kana might be an even better detective than Akane herself. Oh my gosh, Kana is a bigger idol than I. Oh, if I were her, not to be petty, if I were Kana, I would never let Akane live this down. She can never change the fact, though, that Kana was her jumpstart, though. Even as obnoxious as Kana is. She's such a troll! She punched her in the mouth with her words. What is with all the barbs this episode? That's her personality is wild. Oh. Okay, maybe that can just be like their couple activities. Just murder dates. I wonder if Akane is going to like take that lying down. Oh, is she just like competition aspect? And the first time Akane stole her man's. I definitely feel like they could reconcile, though. And maybe even Kana has got a little bit of insecurity that, like, one day Akane could, like, take the throne from her as being the true idol, so... I feel like they're both a little insecure. Well, a little. See? It becomes kind of clear. I honestly don't even know which one of the two of them I like more. Wow, and this is the hot topic of discussion. Oh, man, beautiful shot. Gosh, why was that kind of hot? Dang. Feel like, well, Aqua doesn't need a rival, but it would be interesting to see someone give him a run for his money too. It just kicks him when he's down. Oh, maybe this guy is shaping up to be Aqua's rival. Yeah. Got this whole foil thing going on. Ooh. Talk about getting into character. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Let's not go. Oh, yeah. Couple times a week. Interesting. Oh my gosh. I've actually thought of that myself. But I like to think that the odds of being the only one who like what you create are pretty low. That was so skittish. Ah. I feel so seen. Is there like truth to this whole manga and manga people are just introverted, antisocial hermits? I can't open it! It's just this reunion. Oh. I love when things like advance off screen, like progression off screen, like they're falling in love. This makes the world feel so much bigger. Man, this series like does such a good job of making these characters like really pop off the page. Like they really feel just so lifelike. Like their different respective emotions towards Aqua, you know. How they feel about childhood Aqua versus how they feel about, you know, adult Aqua. Ooh, showing Akane some respect via telepathy. Okay, no, she was talking. Aw. A friendly rivalry, but Why did this get so dark? It sounds like a threat. This series, like this season, just took such a crazy tonal shift. It literally seems like Aqua is just like fighting off the devil inside him right now. Like, I feel like this is actually what being triggered is, you know? Be crazy if he had one of these panic attacks, like, on stage. Whoa, does his eyes just change? That's crazy. What does that mean? What does this all mean? Oh my god, I cannot wait for this. Ugh! Dang. Yo, I think that this series just keeps getting better and better. I know at first, like, after the first 3 or 4 episodes or whatever, I thought, you know, I accused it of being slow. But now I'm genuinely so grateful that they took the time to, like, flesh out these, like, you know, I guess, flesh out these, you know, struggles, like, as conflicts, rather, because it's gonna pay off. I just really feel like it's gonna pay off now. Like, we really, like, they've done, or the author, they have done, like, a really spectacular job of setting the groundwork for making, like, the conflict between, like, the actors, like, parallel the conflict in real life. So I feel like that's going to make what they're trying to bring out with the emotional acting that much stronger, because they can really just draw it from a real place, whether that place is, like, insecurity or spite or, you know, jealousy, whatever it happens to be. I think that's just so brilliant. But also the fact that, like, it's weird, like, but so engaging how this episode just flipped on its head, like, what I really thought I knew about these characters. Like Akane in particular, who's been kind of just so bubbly, but she's also just a complete psychopath. Like, I guess that's layers, but that is just a lot to unpack. And then Ruby showing some weird, sort of, like, weird, like, I guess clinginess to Aqua and what he's doing, and I feel like that's going to get explored too. Like, the character dynamics and just keep unveiling is so amazing. I just literally can't wait. So, until next time.